Good afternoon, this is Tina Gote. I am presenting my final paper for Technology for Educators. This project is called Project Restore. It is a project where you're presenting data information regarding your school to the executive directors as a school principal. The Florida Principal Leadership Standard 6 is the focus for this paper. It's where organizational leaders focus on data decision making and following up, utilizing details, facts, figures, and statistical information to analyze and evaluate the current school situation and then plan for the future and design programs that can support the initiatives um, for that support the children that are academically challenged in specific areas with a strategic approach to course correction and closing the achievement gaps. The mission of Gulf Elementary for this paper is actually the case study that I'm going to be discussing. And the mission is to create a community of learners who are equipped with knowledge, strength, and character and desire to reflect on the past, achieve in the present, and build in the future. The current demographics for actually the data is for the year 2018 to 2019. And this is the data that supports the student demographics for the time period. I have gone ahead and in Excel created a program that analyzes the data for specifically ELA, English Language Arts assessments data from 2015 through present in order to get a better analysis of the trend in terms of performance to the state and it is where the areas are in order to get a better overview of the current position. In student achievement is measured by comparing information for performance. When we talk about education gaps, we're actually talking about the different demographics. So the opportunities for African Americans, for children with disabilities, for people of different ethnic backgrounds, and comparing them to the outcomes of other students and ensure that there are no educational gaps in performance so everyone has an equal opportunity for achievement. This information that I found in the previous page was all found on the Florida Department of Education website. And we use this information to compare the data. The main goal is to also bridge these gaps. So a lot of our improvement plans will consist of schools responding to the losses in achievement, or when it's further analyzed, it's determined that there are achievement gaps for, let's say, for specifically like in this school for Gulf Elementary, children with disabilities are only performing at 30%, where the regular streamline students are exceeding the state performance. The CIMS program, which is the Florida Continuous Improvement Management System, provides strategic improvement resources for school leaders and the public. The improvement plan for Gulf Elementary, found in SIMS, shares how the school intends on decreasing achievement gaps relating to ELA focus areas, specifically instructional practices, comprehensive support, students enhanced cultural experience. All these things are the initiatives that we are able to locate in SIMS to see what the actions are planned for school improvement. It helps by analyzing the data and creating streamlined practices. The ultimate goal is to increase performance and decrease any performance gaps. So when I look at the performance of Gulf Elementary, I believe it's completely achievable with the action plans that are in place to be able to decrease the gaps for ELA performers by 5%. That would bring the African American community up to the standard of being an A grade, and it would show some improvement for the other demographic for children with disabilities or students with disabilities who are only performing at a 30% rate, which is way below the state average. Why are we talking about this? Why, in a time of COVID, is this still important? We can't wait on student achievement. Student achievement is the highest priority. We're approaching each challenge as an opportunity to improve the quality of student learning, and we want to support the teacher development and make sure that we also are promoting the environment of continuous learning and growth for both the students and the teams. So with the time that has been off, the time lost, there were some gaps in performance that were gained that were now lost due to the pandemic. But we need to really get back on track and make sure that we refocus and prioritize student learning once again. One of the technologies that I believe that would support this effort is a technology-based intervention program called Open Course Reading. It actually is a program where it's focused on comprehension, it's focused on phonics awareness and inquiry, and it helps to develop writing skills. All of these skills that could be learned using this program will support, if used consistently, used accurately, it can definitely help to strengthen the skills of the students, and they can do it in a fun way. So this program is designed for kindergarten through 6th grade. It's available in 3 parts. So if you have English language learners, they can start at a lower level in order to build those skills. It can recognize where the student is. It monitors performance. It helps. It provides some additional concepts and skills that the teachers can present with the students. And the instruction strategies can be either teacher-led or they can be independent. The idea is for the children to be able to go not only doing teacher-based instruction, but being able to engage with technology where they can learn new skills and do something in a fun way, and continue to learn the skills that they need in order to be successful in learning these standards. In addition, behavioral intervention program that we already practice in the school and want to continue to promote alternative thinking strategies within the school, where we're turning behaviors around. It's a social emotional learning process for kindergarten through from pre-K to 5th grade, where they focus on improving the behaviors with evidence-based curriculum strategies to support the development of the whole child with positive alternatives. It promotes the environment for students to be pro-social behaviors. It correlates with the Common Core State ELA standards. So you're actually blending 2 different standards in one area in order to support learning in both areas. And it helps the student to build a trust and increase learning opportunities for them as well. A positive place to be is always when children are comfortable and they're happy, they're able to learn in a much safer and stable learning environment. A parent letter that we could provide for our parents to introduce these, as well as our understanding of where we are. I would say is, dear parents and caregivers, as we welcome you back to school, we would like to share our goals and English learning assessments, performance goals, so we can continue to support all students with their high academic achievement. We're beginning a new program. It's technology-based called Open Court Reading, what children can practice at home, and parents can monitor the individual progress. It's fun, it's convenient, it supports the skills development for students K through 6, and teachers can continue to monitor their progress, and it supports their learning, in addition to building specific skills that are measured on state assessments. How can parents help? They can continue to encourage their children to read at least 15 minutes a day, and talk to them about the things that they're reading, talk to them about the stories um, that they're learning about. We also have a list of recommendations in our schools for suggested reading by grade levels. And we will continue to share these results with families on a quarterly basis with updates for parents. With a parent letter similar to this, and we want to partner with teachers that administer. Should parents have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to the administrators and teachers. They're definitely here to help. We look forward to the exciting new year. Thank you again. Go Eagles. I pause. A tracking tool for fidelity. I'm going to see if it opens here. It is included in this document. It's just a way to track performance for the children that are being monitored to ensure that we are working with them. Thank you so much. And working with the teachers. Have a good day.